Hey guys, great to see you. Joe here. Welcome to another lesson. Thanks very much indeed for joining me. So in this lesson, what I'd like to do is show you an advanced shuffle. And so this is a little bit of a step up from the previous shuffles that we've looked at, because what we're trying to do in this one is to play a shuffle but also put some open chords in between the changes. So it may require a little bit of work on your part, but I think it's very rewarding once you've got this one down. And it's a technique that Stevie Ray Vaughan used on his acoustic version of Pride and Joy. And so it's my hope that I can give you some of the elements of that song. So depending on how you get along with these type of ideas, then as I say, I can follow up with this lesson with maybe some of his licks and some of the other elements within the song. So let's see how we go with it. And let me do what I usually do, which is zoom in and start breaking it down for you. Okay, so let me show you the chords that you need to know to play this shuffle. We're going to start out with this E bar shape that we use for the blues. Many of you will be familiar with this if you've watched any of my previous lessons. But for those of you who haven't, what we're doing here is we're just applying pressure really on the fourth and the fifth strings. It looks like I'm playing all the strings, but in reality it's just the fourth and the fifth, because when we're in the E position, the only strings we're going to be playing are the sixth, which is open, the fifth, and the fourth. Okay, so that's our E position. And then if we slide that down and open up that fifth string, we have our A position, and now I'm only focusing on pressing down on the fourth and third strings, because when we're in the A position we'll just be playing an open A, the fourth and the third. So they're the two shapes that you need to play it in its most basic form. So now let me show you the notes which are used for the shuffle. We start off in the E position with two open sixth strings, like so. Then we play 3-4 on the sixth string. Then we move on to the fifth string, second fret. We play that twice, move up to the fourth fret, fifth string, play it once, go back onto the fifth string, second fret. Then we go down to the fourth string and play that twice. Then we go back to 3-4 on the sixth string. Then back to the fifth string, second fret. And so now you should have okay, so that's the shuffle in the E position. And for the A position, it's exactly the same, only we move down into our A position and play everything just a string lower. So what that means is we play two open fifth strings, followed by 3-4 on the fifth string, onto the fourth string, twice, up to the fourth fret, fourth string, play that once and go back to the second fret, fourth string, and then go onto the third string and play that twice, and go back to 3-4 on the fifth string, and then back onto the fourth string, second fret. So just like the E, only all moved down, we now have okay, so they're all the shuffle notes in E and A. So now what we need to look to do is to add the chords to the shuffle. So let me just play that for you first of all so you can hear it again. Okay, so that's how it sounds. And so now let me show you where they fit in. We play our blues shuffle in E. Then we play okay, so that's open effectively, then fret the A shape, and then open again. So you've got... Now this time we play two A's instead of A and E. So we play... A and A. Now we're into the A shuffle. Okay, so something close to that. Don't forget, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. As I often say, you've got to try and make these things your own, and there is some scope for just slight variation in what we're doing here. Okay, so one more time, we've got... A and E. A and A. Okay, so that's where we're looking to put the open chords. Just for those of you who are interested in what I was doing, I was playing more of an open full chord, so like an A chord like this, and an E chord like that, which you're probably familiar with. So let me just show you now how I was playing it, and I was playing it exactly the same, except rather than playing this E and A shape, I'm playing this A and E shape in between the chords. So it's a little bit of a mixture, as you'll see. So let me just play it for you so you can hear it and see it. Okay, so it's very similar, and I think the first version is perfectly fine. So it's just about what suits you and which of those that you prefer. You may start out doing the basic version and then progress on to the version that I've played. Either way, I think they both sound nice. So let's take a look at the right hand. Okay, so one of the things that you can try is going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on the right hand, because this really helps pull the timing together if you can do that. Now, it's difficult for me to kind of illustrate that because once I go very, very slowly, my hands want to do something a little bit different, but nevertheless, I will give you a taster of what that kind of sounds like. So we're kind of going... Okay, so that's just the basic kind of down, up, down, up. Now, what you will have noticed is that I'm actually, at the beginning of the shuffle, hitting two notes, two strings. Okay, so you can start out on each of the chords, the E and the A, with kind of using two strings, and as you progress down the strings, you can play them more as single notes. So you have like a... Okay, so what you'll notice is that when you hit these two strings, you get a slightly fuller sound, and you can do it on the bottom half of the shuffle as well. So this is all open to interpretation. There is no real right or wrong here. What's kind of very important is the timing and the feel of the song. So you can... So you can see I'm starting the groove with the two strings, and as I progress down, I'm just using more single strings. it's, as I say, it's open to interpretation. So it's important that you kind of, in some sense, find your own way with this and make it your own. So, like I say, the simple way. My way. So there you have both versions, and just remember, just play this one really, really slowly and accurately and in time, and then work on the speed rather than the other way around. So there you have it, guys. I hope that you found that helpful, and just remember that, don't get frustrated with these type of things. It's much more important to try and enjoy the process. If you enjoy the process, then you're much more likely to pick up your guitar and keep going with these type of things. So don't be put off by it. Just remember that as a starting point, what you want to do is be accurate and in time and slow, really. And once you've got all those elements together, it doesn't really matter how slow it is, because as I say, we're looking for the timing and the precision. Timing is, really king in something like this. And then once we have all those elements rolling along at a slow tempo, then we can look to work and increase that tempo to somewhere where you feel it suits you. So as I say, I hope that you found that helpful, and I look forward to seeing you soon with another lesson. In the meantime, take care.